Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I figured today I could take you along with me while I make my dinner. It's not gonna be anything crazy, just some chicken and a salad. But I don't know, I thought it could be fun to have you come along and join me on this adventure of my dinner making. Tonight's dinner is gonna be pretty simple because I already have this, a honey Dijon chicken pre-marinated from Whole Foods. So I'm just gonna cook that on the stove. And then I have some kale, and then I'm gonna make a little salad with like apples, and then do either a Dijon dressing or like a fig balsamic dressing, or maybe I'll go crazy and do a fig balsamic and Dijon dressing. We'll see. I don't know if adding Dijon to the dressing would be like Dijon overload with the chicken, but I think it could be really good regardless. So that's what we're gonna do today. I've got my chicken here and I have a hot pan on the stove right behind me. I don't know how big these chicken breasts are, so I'm gonna open it up and see, and if I feel like I need to cut them, then I'm gonna cut them. They're pretty big, but I feel like I don't need to cut them because they're all marinated. I feel like that would kind of be a waste. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm not gonna cut them though. I'm just gonna put them on the stove. I honestly think I might have to do one at a time. So I'll do that and then clean up, and then we'll move on with the salad. I'm gonna wash my kale and then I will be right back. My kale is all clean, so now I'm just patting it as dry as I can get it. But if it doesn't get that dry, it's really not that big a deal. I don't care if it's a little wet, that really doesn't bother me much. All I'm gonna do right now is cut out this middle stem right here because it can be really tough and pretty bitter. And I do not want that in my salad. I just want like these really leafy dark green parts. So I'm gonna cut out the middle, and then I'm gonna chop all the leaves up and put them in this bowl right here. My kale is all chopped up and in this bowl, and it's still pretty tough. So the trick to getting your kale to not be tough and make it really nice and soft and makes it easy to eat is to massage it. And I'm gonna massage mine with a little bit of olive oil and some salt. Put that in there. And then roll up your sleeves, and then take some clean hands and just really get on in there. I've decided for the dressing I want to do, this is what I'm starting with, and then if it needs to change, then I'll change it. I'll add whatever I need to, but I want to start with olive oil, salt, fig jam, Dijon, maybe some honey, and then I have this lemon that I already used a little bit previously. So I'm going to start with that, and then we'll see where that gets us. I have also been periodically checking on the chicken to see how it's doing. I like that my chicken is a little bit charred on the outside, so I've been doing some of that. That piece in particular is just so thick that it's just taking kind of a long time, kind of taking forever to cook. The other chicken breast though is not as thick, so that one should cook a lot faster. So I'm just gonna let that one get up to like 160 degrees, and then I'm gonna let it sit for like 10 minutes while I cook the other breast, and then it should be good enough to eat after that. But that one's almost done. And I like have to use a meat thermometer personally. I need to know that it's 100% fully cooked. Had to take a slight intermission there while I cleared up some space on my phone. But in that time, I put the new chicken on and took the old chicken off, and that's all I did. So now I'm going to continue making the dressing. I personally love fig jam so much. It's so underrated. It pairs so well with so many things. Personally, I really, really love it with manchego cheese. It's such an elite pairing. I'm obsessed with it. It's like my #1 recommendation when I'm having like a charcuterie board or a grazing table or something, and everyone's like, oh, what should I do? What should I pair with what? I'm like, manchego and fig jam. It's the best. I just put a teeny tiny bit of honey in there because the fig jam is already gonna sweeten it up. I'm gonna see how this tastes. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. We're gonna find out together. I'm gonna shake it up, get it all nice and mixed together. The fig is kind of hard to mix in. It's pretty solid. Okay, let's try it. could use a little bit more lemon, and then I'm gonna use a little bit more honey to sweeten it up. All right. Tastes pretty good to me. Can't really complain. Now all I'm gonna do is chop up some of this apple, and then we can mix it in with our salad. All right, I didn't film myself chopping the apple, but the apple has been chopped, and then the chicken is finishing up. While the chicken finishes up on the stove, I'm gonna start assembling the salad. I don't know if I'm gonna use the whole apple, because there's kind of a lot. I'm gonna use about 3/4 of the apple, I think. I think that should be enough. Okay. Actually, no, I'm gonna add the whole thing. And then I have a little bit of goat cheese remaining in my fridge. This is just not crumbling very well. It's okay. The chicken is finally done. She's a little blackened, but that's kind of how I like it. I'm gonna let that sit for a second, and while I let that sit, I'm just gonna put the dressing on, and then I'll chop up the chicken and throw it in, and then dinner will be ready. Give it one last good shake. Oh no. Throw that bad boy on there. The fig was still a little bit clumped together, but that's okay. That's totally fine. We'll just have some really figgy pieces. But like I said, I love fig, so that's okay with me. Okay, my phone has run out of storage 3 times while trying to film this, and I'm getting really fed up. But I just like, I looked through my camera roll, because that's where most of my storage is, and it's like, do I really need 50 videos of One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer from 2014? Like, yes and no. Like, they're so blurry, you can't even really see what's happening in the videos. But I'm also like, that's such an artifact. That's such a relic, you know? I just feel like I need to keep them. But I went through and deleted a few. I can't tell if this is pink or not. I don't know. I think it's fine. I used my meat thermometer, so it should be okay. I know I just cut the chicken in the most heinous way. Just ignore that. It's okay. Tastes really good though. Good job, Whole Foods. I don't know what's in it, but that honey Dijon chicken, really good. Really good. Now I'm just gonna put it in a separate bowl here. Try to get some of those apples. I really like apples. They're sweet and crunchy. And then I'm gonna use this. Let's put the chicken on top. I feel like it looks pink, but there's no way it's pink. It cooked for so long. I think it's just the lighting in here, because I always think my chicken looks pink, which is why I need to use the meat thermometer. But I'm pretty sure it's just the lights, because there's no way that the whole thing would still be pink. Whatever. All right, folks, and there you have it. A quick, sort of quick. The chicken took a long time, but I think that's on me. An easy, healthy meal that you can enjoy with friends, by yourself, whatever you want to do. Let's taste it. Let's get some apple. Pretty good. Can't complain about it. Is it the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life? No, but it's not bad. The chicken is really good. They should keep that at Whole Foods for a really long time, forever actually, because it's really good. Bon appetit.